Alright, hello if you're just stopping by the channel. I had a channel before and some things got hacked and things went wrong and I had to remove my old channel and start again. So if you're just dropping by, I hope you enjoy this video because we're starting all over again. So tonight I'm going to demo the effectiveness of the DX Engineering DXE-RF-Pro-1B magnetic loop antenna. I'm located in southern Illinois. My loop antenna is mounted about 15 feet high and it's mounted to a rotor, so I can turn it from here in the house. And somewhere down the road, one of the power poles, one of the insulators is starting to go bad, so I'm getting this little bit of raspy noise in my shortwave radio. I've reported it to my electric company, but they said they couldn't get out here yet, but they're on the list to come out and check it out and see if they can fix it, so it'll be nice and quiet again like I've enjoyed for almost 30 years. So hopefully, but this will give you a good demonstration of how effective a magnetic loop can be. Now my big antenna that I'm going to be comparing it with is my big Alpha Delta DX Ultra inverted V dipole. It's out in my back field. It's about 32 feet high at the center, sloping down the two wings to about 12 feet high. And I'm going to be showing you, comparing them both. Now we're going to be using my SDR Play, RSPDX, and SDR Uno software. So let me launch this. Okay, antenna port C right here, the C antenna, that is the Alpha Delta. Antenna A is the DX Engineering magnetic loop. And I'm just tuned between a station here so we can hear the raspiness of the noise, and you can hear what it does. So when you see the C here, when that's highlighted, I'm on the Alpha Delta inverted V dipole. The A is the magnetic loop antenna. So let me unmute this. And you can probably hear the raspiness of it, of that insulator on the power pole. I'll turn it up, and when I switch to this, switch to the loop, you'll see a lot of this clean up and some of that raspiness disappears, but the signal strength doesn't really change that much. So let me turn this up, and okay, now I'm gonna let that play for a second. You'll hear the raspiness, and then when I click on A, that's when I switch to the DX Engineering Pro loop, magnetic loop. So let's try this out. Okay, that's the magnetic loop. Back to the Alpha Delta. The loop. Now the noise blanker is still pretty effective on the software, but not on a 31 meter band. It doesn't do as good. But the loop,
係周末版粵韻鄉音欄目時間，繼續為大家播放粵語電影《72家
notice
狂行》。
the signal strength really doesn't drop that much. I think this is China radio. So that's the Alpha Delta. Here's the loop.
嶺南風采。
And you can see the loop clears up a lot of that. So let's try a different frequency. Let me mute this. Let's go up to 15 megahertz WWV, and it's more pronounced up here because it seems to radiate more up here. Like I said, I'll be glad when they come out and fix that, but you can hear it. Let me and here again, the noise blanker built into the software does a really good job. So I'll leave it on my big alpha delta and I'll just do the noise blanker, and it okay, now we're going to switch to the loop up here and watch this. Now up here it does make the signals drop off quite a bit because it is 402 UTC, which is, you can see down here, is 11:02 p.m. So these bands will be fading before long, but my big inverted V antenna brings quite a bit of that in if I use the noise blanker.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دعوه فإن لصاحب الحق England had a perfect start as the loop stopped, but then the half to go 2 minutes into the game. Italy managed to level up in the second.
And noise blanker off. Like I said, I'll be glad when they get out here to fix that pole, because for the last 30 years we haven't had any problems, and we had some gusty winds a couple of weeks ago, and then this started, and pretty sure its insulator went bad, but they've got me scheduled to come out and check it, so let's hope that, but here's the loop again. So up here the loop is effective, but it kills a lot of the stations because of the time of day it is here. So on up here I have to go with my big alpha delta antenna, brings in the signal, and then just use a noise blanker, and then you can see the signal stay in, and I can get them. But anyway, that's the effectiveness of the DXE-Engineering RF-Pro-1B loop antenna, magnetic loop.